No. Oh, hello there. Great to see you again. Sorry about all the mess. I'm trying to draw a picture of my great auntie, Mavis Maker, the prize-winning singer. Yeah, but I keep getting it wrong. No, that's not right either. Oh dear. Yeah, I seem to have created a bit of a mountain of scrunched paper. But don't worry, it'll get reused for something. Right, come on then, I'm going to give it one more go. Come on, Auntie Mavis, give me some inspiration. Yodeling. Oh, hold on, everyone. Oh dear. But wait a minute, this has given me a great idea. Let's make it. We'll need some things from the doodle drawers. Come on. Some coloured paper and some white paper too. A small piece of sponge. A glue stick. Some white paint. And some scissors. Phew. Whoa. Now, to make a scrunched up picture, like this one here, first scrunch up 2 pieces of paper really tightly. One light blue and one dark blue. Now unwrap them. And to highlight the creases in the paper, dip a sponge into white paint.
And gently brush across the paper, making sure you go all the way to the edges.
And when it's dry, take the light blue paper and cut out a mountain. But be careful, because scissors are sharp. Yeah. Now, to cut an easy mountain shape, simply cut upwards, and then downwards, and then upwards again, to make little triangle shapes. Now do the same on the dark blue paper, but start lower down the page. Next, stick the light blue mountain onto another piece of coloured paper. And stick the dark blue mountain on top. Now take a piece of white paper and tear out a rough rectangle shape like this. Now stick this to the bottom of the picture, making sure that the ripped edge is at the top. There! What a fantastic snowy mountain scene. Now all it needs are some fir trees and a log cabin. Tear out some triangles, squares and rectangles from some brown paper and some smaller pieces for the details. Now arrange all the pieces however you want. This is the log cabin. Now, very carefully, cut 3 more triangles out of green paper. And add 3 small squares of brown paper to make the trees. There! Now stick everything down with glue. Fantastic scrunched paper pictures! And there are lots of other ideas you could try too.
How about a volcano? It's made by scrunching red paper and rubbing grey paint over the scrunches. Or a surf picture. It's made by scrunching light blue, dark blue and green paper, then cutting out wave shapes and sticking a surfer on top.
So why don't you try making your own picture with And even better than that, it's a fancy dress party. Oh, I love dressing up. Yeah, the last party I went to, I went dressed as a superhero, and I really made a big entrance.
Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's me, Super Mr. Maker, here to fight boredom and fill the world with amazing makes.
Wow, that really was super fun! But this time, I need to think of something completely different. Now, let's have a think. I really need to use my head. Hang on a minute. That's it! I need to use my head! That's given me a monster of an idea. Let's make it! We'll need some things from the doodle drawers! Some coloured paper and card. A glue stick and a ruler. And some scissors and a pen. Whoa! Now, to make your big monster head mask, like this one here, cut 2 green strips like this, about the same width as a ruler. Now, these are going to keep your mask on your head. That's perfect. Now, let's put them together in one long line and add some sticky tape in the middle to make one long strip. Perfect. Now we need to make a loop. So let's pick up our long strip and wrap it around our head to make sure that it's the right size to fit. Here it goes. Hold it in position whilst you take it off and add another bit of sticky tape to fix it in place. Now, this is a bit tricky, so you might want to ask an adult to help you with this bit. There we go. Let's see if it fits. It should do. There, perfect. Now, let's just put our loop to one side for the moment, because we need to make our monster's head. Isn't it good? So let's bring in another piece of coloured card. Draw a shape starting at the bottom edge. Now let's cut this shape out, but be careful because scissors are sharp. Ooh. Now we need to give our monster head some hair.
And for that, we've got to tear some little jagged pieces from a different coloured paper. And then, just stick your triangles on top of your monster's head.
He's a scruffy-looking fellow, isn't he? Now we can give him some bushy eyebrows. Now, for those, we need to tear out some bushy eyebrow shapes from the same coloured paper that we used for the hair. Now we can glue them to the bottom edge of our monster head. There! Now let's give him some wavy lines across his forehead with a black pen. Look, they're all wavy and wrinkly. Now, to make him really gruesome, we could put a bolt through his head. For that, we need some silver card, and we're going to draw 2 shapes that look a bit like the letter T. And now we can carefully cut these out. Next, we need to glue these bolts either side of our monster's head. So let's bring him in. There we are. And put on some glue. There, our monster head is ready. So let's bring back our loop that we made earlier and turn our monster head over, and we stick the loop onto the head by running some glue along this bottom edge here and sticking the loop to it. And when the glue is dry, try it on. Here we go. There! How do I look? I think I'm going to look great at the fancy dress party. And you can decorate your monstrous mask however you like. Ooh, Ow! This one's a werewolf with lots of shaggy hair and big pointy ears. But if you don't like monsters, how about a giant egghead mask like this?